No, because then we wouldn't have quarters, right? We would just have like dimes and dollars.
All I gotta say is,
yeah. I think it's the pences. Like,
listen, I never said I was good at history in school. I like history, but I never said I was good at it. I got a memory of a platypus. It's a random animal there.
Quite an animal.
I cannot hear you, brother.
Quite an animal you got there.
Quite. Turn that mic up a little some more.
Also, 1925.
Hayden, not any better?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear
I don't
me
know why. Yeah, I sound.
No,
you sound great. I got to readjust your mic. Like I said, we did an interview yesterday with, and I put it up. The announcement on the Facebook page,
which is facebook.com/Talk Shit TV Show.
Thank you, Joseph. And Joseph provided us with a friend of his. We'll just put it that way, who's been through quite a hellacious ordeal, and I won't go too far into it. Just let the clip play. We're going to play that in a little bit, but we're going to play little bits of the interview. The interview is about an hour long. Get you, all worked up about it. Get it all compelling, and then drop the bomb on you. So I think Friday of next week, we're going to play the whole clip in its entirety. I'll have it edited out and some, because we dropped a few F-bombs in there. So yeah, I'll just cut them out. But yeah, so like I said, Molly is what we're calling her. She started out in the porn industry through a life of trapped, I guess, in slavery. You know what I mean? She was tricked into a situation and ended up prostituting, I guess she was, for a little while. But I don't want to give too much of the story away, Let's go ahead and play this little clip here of Molly. It is the stereotypical way of getting into the owl industry. How were you? Go ahead, Joseph. You got a question?
When you said stereotypical thing, like, I'm thinking, Uncle Bobby molested me, or whoever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think stereotypical when I think adult industry.
There was a history of that. Not any Uncle Bobby
right.
or anything.
But you do have a history of molestation in your family. It is the stereotypical way of getting into the owl industry. So there you go. There's this quick little 30-second clip of the interview with Molly. I know you really didn't hear much of it, but that just gives you a little insight that,
we talk a lot of shit, but this is some shit to listen to.
Yeah, this is a real serious interview, and at first I thought, we were going to be talking about porn stars, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
All good again.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be right. Yes, I was ready to ask her. So, you want to stand up and drop them out for me? And that's the kind of interview I thought we were in for.
Then it got serious.
It got real serious, real fast. Yeah. And you know what? I'll tell you what, Joseph. Some of the expressions on your face when she was talking, I seen the level of compassion and interest that you had in that interview yesterday.
It was awkward.
Yeah, it was.
I can't believe she came out in front of me.
And I got to tell you, Molly, if you are listening to the show, you know who you are. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It was a really great interview. I can't wait for the viewers, the listeners, to hear it. I don't know about you, Joseph, but I really think it's going to be one of the best pieces we've done, even though we've only been on a week. And, we haven't done much. It's going to be the best piece we've done. I really believe so.
I was thinking about that last night. I was like, who do we interview from here?
Yeah, where do we go from here? I got a few authors. I got this comedian, Philip Galinsky, calling in this morning. But, those are all positive stories.
When I came here to work, I'm thinking, talk shit, it's all good fun. But then when that happened, when, a message was brought out.
And, yeah, that's what it was.
I kind of feel like now we're not just guys talking shit. We can change the world.
We do have, yes.
In a way.
Yeah, we do have some power of, what is the word, of... thank you. I was going to say the power of impressions and influence. Right, yeah, you're always good like that, Hayden. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go right back over to this Now, this, for you guys, it may not mean anything, but for anybody who is interested in journalism and things of that nature, this story to me means a lot because I just got into journalism about 2 years ago. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do.
And he's balls deep.
Yeah. It was the hardest thing that I've done, and probably the best decision that I've made to do with my life. Now, the caption of the story, and let me just tell you where it's brought by. It was the Huffington or the Free Thought Project. Here's a picture of Molly, so I can put. Oh boy.
Oh, who's that?
Hayden just sent me a picture of Molly.
What?
Oh, send me a picture of Molly. I'm sure if you Googled Molly, you could find a picture of Molly, but we don't have any.
Looking for the drug.
Yeah, we don't have any pictures of her. She doesn't want anybody to know who she is for the reason of persecution. She did go through a lot. Again,
Like
I don't want to give away. Yeah, again, I don't want to
Yeah.
give away too much. What was that, Joseph? I cut you off.
I was just saying, you get a job, you think everything's going good, and then all of a sudden it gets out, and everybody's
Right. Yeah, and
it's
and
repeatedly destroying her
that's
life.
exactly what happened, right? People found out and they criticized her for it. So we want to keep her identity anonymous. So, like I said, the Free Thought Project is where this is from. The author of the story was J. Smear. It's SYRMOPOULOS. So you can just imagine why I can't spell it or can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
The title is "A Journalist Stalked by Law Enforcement. 100 officers, 28 agencies accessed his records 200 times." So August 7, 2014, it appears that exercising your First Amendment rights can make you a target of the domestic security apparatus. Jeff Gray of PINAC, PINAC, and Honor Your Oath has made a mission out of filming cops and taking photographs of public buildings such as prisons, government buildings, to ensure that officers honor the oath they swore to uphold the Constitution. Well, first of all, Jeff, I commend you for what you do, but you can take pictures of them all you want. I've spent the last year doing that. They do not care about your constitutional rights. I will be the first one to tell you that they don't care. If someone just as much calls up and says that you are molesting your dog who is molesting your child, they will come in your house and raid your house so fast. And let me tell you something. Once that happens, they're in your life, then Department of Children and Families come in, and let me enlighten everyone, and this was brought to my attention by my attorney. You do not have to cooperate with Department of Children and Family.
You never have to let them
If
in
they
your door.
come, exactly, people. If they come to your door and say, "We're going to take your kid away," you have to piss in the cup. Say, "Kiss my ass," come back with a warrant, and slam the door in their face. If they come back with a warrant, all right, you have your attorney there. Because now
Police
you have
or children or Department of Children or whatever it is.
Department of Children and Family.
Yeah. Either one of them, they come to the door, you do not answer any questions.
Nothing. Correct.
Nothing.
Right. You say, "I am sorry. I do not have to answer you." And you make sure you have your phone
Like an
in your hand.
automated message.
Yes.
Do not answer anything.
Nothing. I don't care if they ask you to confirm your name.
Well, that for a subpoena. Aside from your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not say anything else except that if you really need to speak with me, a lawyer.
Okay, so I just went to light my cigarette, but
Yeah, you just suck
I
it on
started
the mic.
puffing on the microphone instead of the cigarette.
I guess puffing was a better word.
Yeah, puffing was a much better word. I don't suck on anything. All right, so exercising his rights has apparently made him a victim of stalking by the law enforcement, as Gray has had his vehicle tags and driver's license run over 200 times. This includes 2 district attorneys' offices as well as 100 different officers in 28 different law enforcement agencies. So basically what this goes on to say is that they are now harassing him because he's a photographer of federal buildings, police officers, things of that nature, because they don't like that. They don't like us to know what they're spending their money on. They don't like us to know when they're doing wrong, what they're doing
truly
wrong.
ridiculous because I can see like a book, like an art book of, government buildings, they're beautiful. The architects put a lot of work into them. And that person can't even show that book because the cops are chasing them off.
Yeah.
It's journalism. Come on.
Daisy out there, you like me blowing in your ear. Don't lie.
Tell me she's got a big speaker.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a big speaker? Hey, we could do that bit that Mr. Stern did. Yeah. I got to find a participant to try that. The only thing is
we got to have a camera at their house. Though.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing is he's a excuse me. He was a real radio engineer. He knew how to use the board a lot better than I do to turn up and get that reverb. So it might take me a little while, but I'll get it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, practice makes perfect. We'll have like 30 people lined up to call.
So if there's any ladies out there that want to do the whole sit on a speaker,
and let me go.
Yeah, if you'd like to be the guinea pig.
Yeah, we want to try it out. We want to see if it really, really works. And then we're going to call up Mr. Stern and say, wow, dude, that was great. I got to tell you, man, it was as good for her as it was for me, or vice versa.
Because every time you stop or making the bass, like, you're going to hear her moan. We're all going to be in here with hard-ons. Every last one of
us. Yeah, we're going to knock the desks over and stuff.
I got to look out for these spikes.
Yeah, you got spikes under yours. Just to recap on the spikes, folks, when I mounted the mics on the table, I used drywall screws that are very... Oh, you want the banana dick? Oh, you want the lighter? Okay, we're not smoking the banana dick. We got cigarettes going in here this morning.
Smoking banana dick. Obama...
Oh, yeah!
Russia's got a laser image of Obama sucking on a banana. It's more of a racial thing, but it's hilarious to us. We would pass around this banana-flavored e-cigarette.
That's funny, dude. That's funny. You got to post that on the page.
I'll go look for it.
All right, so here's another headline, and this one is brought to us by...
the letter C.
The letter T. T for talk shit. Oh, that's funny. 1, 2, 3 hosts in the studio. I'm sorry, we're getting out of hand here. It is Friday, 8/8, August 8th, and thank God it is Friday. All right, so on to this.
Chinese people think 8's lucky.
Chinese people think the number 8 is lucky?
Yeah, like right now they are all hitting the casinos.
Nice.
Right, Las Vegas? Somebody's out in Las Vegas. Confirm this. It is full of Chinamen.
It's 4:45 in Las Vegas, and we know you guys are still partying out there, and we know it. You could tell us.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our station announcement. Hayden, will you let everybody know where they can listen to us?
They can either listen to us.
He's dumbfounded. I got him good. Look at him. He's like, they can listen to us on...
If they came here,
they can sit outside.
They can come in here.
You got a radio? We're on one of them stations.
I don't remember.
Really? Facebook.com/Talk Shit TV Show.
Yep. From there, you can click on a link to take you to our website, to click on a link to take you to our Spreaker account. Now, the reason I'm taking you through all these websites is because we need the numbers. We need the Facebook page numbers to build. So there's a method to the madness.
We could use some friends. Just be honest.
Sure, if I was going to tell them where to listen to us at, they're already listening to us.
Yeah, but the
holy shit, almost died.
The 8's for the Chinese. It's kind of like we have a lucky number 7.
Yeah.
But they take it to a whole nother.
I thought 7 was like this biblical number.
I thought 666 was a biblical.
No, that was the number of the beast. That I know.
What other biblical number is there?
I thought 777 was the number of Jesus or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a very good Christian or Catholic. Even though I'm an ordained minister, I'm unlike any other minister that anybody will ever know.
Yeah, I don't know if there were 7, 8, 10. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. All right, so sovereign citizens seen as top terrorist threat by U.S. law enforcement.
That's like the lowest blow you can go for.
That is freaking ridiculous because Indians are considered sovereign citizens. The only information they have is those 2 assholes that got out of their car, the father and son, and shot up the state trooper. Do you remember that story that went through the news?
People always shoot.
Well, this was big time because they were sovereign citizens, okay? The sovereign citizen movement is a peaceful movement, All right, there's no violence. For those who think that sovereigns are violent, and as far as law enforcement is concerned, if you're out there and any of you you gangsters with badges are listening, the only ones that are violent are those few and